Romans chapter 13, verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained by God. So the government authorities are of God. You may like him or not like him. You may like that person or not like that person. You may like that party or you may not like that party. No problem. The persons that are placed in the authorities are appointed by God. A beautiful word is used in the King James Version. Authorized King James Version is ordained of God. Higher powers are ordained by God. Ordination. Ordination is a technical word used for servants of God, pastors, reverends. When a pastor is appointed in the church, that's called ordination. Ordination of a pastor. That's called episcopal ordination. This is divine ordination. When a pastor is appointed by a bishop, that's called episcopal ordination. This episcopal ordination is accepted by governments, embassies, by courts, and even by all the online churches throughout the world. That's why we are running a organization to provide episcopal ordination to the needy and eligible candidates. But here, this is not episcopal ordination, this is divine ordination. This ordination is given to the government officials. They are ordained of God. So God appoints them, God approves them. Verse 3 of Romans 13. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Will you then not be afraid of the power? Do what is good, and you shall have praise of the same. Do good, and you will get appreciation, approval, and praise from the government. Fame, popularity, fame, name are privileges. Undoubtedly, they are privileges. Bible says, you don't praise yourself. God will praise you. If God praises someone, that's the real praise, says the New Testament. So God has promised Abraham, I will make your name great. So name, fame, or popularity is a blessing, undoubtedly. Name, fame, popularity, approval, appreciation from government is a privilege, undoubtedly. So people try to get appreciation and approval from government. People try to get titles from government. Bharata Ratna, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan. And in sports field, there are other titles are there. Khel Ratna, Arjun Awards are there. And so many awards are given by titles are given by governments, central and state governments. So desiring them and receiving them is not sin. But the way that we use to receive them should be proper. Do good and get appreciation from government. That's what this verse tells us. If you read Job 29 verse 15, 16 and 25. I was eyes to the blind and feet was I to the lame. I was a father to the poor. The cause which I knew not, I searched out. Verse 25 of Job 29. I chose out their way and sat chief, and dwelt as a king in the army, as one that comforts the mourners. I dwelt as a king in the army. Job was honored by the army of that country. The army of that country where Job lived honored him, appreciated him, approved him, and praised him, gave him God of honor, saluted him, treated him as a king. Job was treated as a king by the army of that country. Why? He did good to the people. He helped the blind, he helped the lame, helped the poor. He was a father to the poor, eyes to the blind, and legs to the lame. That's why he was honored and appreciated and approved by the government. So this is the right way to receive honor, appreciation, and approval of the government. Not taking shortcuts, not flattering somebody, not bribing somebody to get some title or award. That's not God-pleasing. So God has recommended, God has shown the right way for us. So let us do good and be honored by the government. Amen.